किमपि अहं न जानामि कृष्णात् परमतत्त्वं किमपि अहं न जानामि नवस्ति हेमंतिक राष्ट्र इतना इतना अपनी
This is six seasons of Sarad, end of October, so the October has passed by. Now it will be Hemantika, that is the winter season. After that, is it okay? Yeah. And then after that it will be winter and Basanti. Kartik, it's end of Kartik now. Now today is Purnima. There are many lilas of Srimati Radhika. When Krishna is with gopis, there is Vastra Lila, where all the gopis, they did Katyani Vrat. It's Vastra Chir Lila. So tomorrow Katyani Vrat will start. Actually, in Gaudiya Vaishnava, today is Purnima. After Purnima, the next day, the Katyani Vrat starts. In Srimad Bhagavatam, many people say that, oh, Gaudiya Vaishnava don't do Katyani Vrat. Bhakti Siddhanta, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, and all our Guru Varga, all the Prabhupada's disciples like Swami Maharaj, Gurudev, Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj, none of them did Katyani Vrat. We done the Chaturmas, and then we did Kartik Vrat. After Kartik Vrat, you don't need to do anything else. Whoever does it, we don't criticize them. But our Guru Parampara, from our Guru Varga and their Vichar, their Achar, it's like then you are doing Vrat. Today is Hemanti Ras. It's an auspicious day. It's also Purnima Tithi in Srimad Bhagavatam. There's two Ras Leelas. Srila Sukadev Goswami Maharaj have mentioned. One is Saradhya Ras and then Vasanti Ras. He's described Saradhya Ras and Vasanti Ras in Srimad Bhagavatam. Hemant, this Saradhya Ras has been mentioned. But Jaydev Goswami Pad in Gita Govindatam also has mentioned Vasanti Ras. There are many There's also, they glorified many different rasis. Our Guru Vargas have mentioned many different. There's one Ras Lila called Kudil Bhat. This is Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has mentioned in his Granth. What ras? Which ras? No, abhi ras kya bola? No. Badan, Gant ras? Something. Vishwanath Chakravarti has mentioned very nicely about Ras Leela. And then also you heard of Maharas. This Hemant Ras. Sorry, that was Hemant Ras. And then there is Maharas in Vrindavan. In near Seva Kunj, it's Nitya Ras. We've heard about that Ras, Nitya Ras. In Ratri, at night, and this he does the Ras Leela in Seva Kunj. At that time, after evening, if nobody stays in Seva Kunj, even the monkeys leave that place. It's very. But even the monkeys live there like during the daytime, but after, also in Nidhuvan as well. In Nidhuvan after the Aarti, and when the Pujari closes the mandir and he shuts the gates, the main gates, and the monkeys, the animals, everybody leaves that building, they leave the temple, leave the kunj, sorry. So many people are saying, like in Seva Kunj, in Nidhuvan, if you stay there after that time, and then the Ras Leela takes place, then you would leave your body or get blind or something like that. There are many mandis in Bhagavatam. It's mentioned there are many mandis like that. That they hear the Hari Katha, even that after that certain time nobody is there in that place. In Madhya Pradesh there is one Shiv temple. After sunset, nobody is there. Where we are talking Basanti Rasa. So those two rasis are more prominent. In Gaudiya Vaishnava, they emphasize Ashtarya, Ras, Pravan. We have heard many types of katha where gopis and with Radha and gopis are together in Guru Acharyas. By doing their bhajan, they when they do the smaran, like when the it's okay. In the Hriday, then when they are doing acharyas are doing bhajan, then these leelas manifest in their heart, and then you can have darshan sakshat of Krishna. Like we said, today's Leela, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in Bhavnamrita, he has described this as Leela, Hemant Leela. Saradya, after end of Saradya, out of autumn is Hemant lila. They keep their body, and then you put some ghee on the top, and that's really best to eat in winter. It's going to get cold. It's getting cold. बढ़ जाती है. It's like getting. This 20 matra. Then 18, 15, 12, 5 degrees. Like he's talking about the temperature, how the temperatures will get cold and cold as the time goes. And then also sometimes also we can have 0 degrees, which is very rare here. So like as the time goes, in this will keep on increasing. In Milan, in meeting, there is a happiness. But Yogamaya arranges these leelas. Vivaha is this lila. It's for the pleasure of Krishna. All these leelas are arranged for the pleasure of Krishna by Yogamayas. Also, this leelas, ras, it causes udipan. Udipan means eagerness. For example, there is 4 ingredients. Pehla sthai bhav comes. Ingredients, samagri, it's called samagri. Viva, anubhav, satvik, vaibhav, vichari. And the viva, anubhav, is udipan, and Vishay Hanuman. There is Ashray and Vishay. Who is Ashray Hanuman? Ashray Hanuman is gopis and Radha, and Vishay is Krishna. Udipan. There is ulas, with this excitement. It's like stimulator. What stimulates these powers? For example, if we see something, then we remember something. So, for example, if he sees the sun, what happens? What udipan? What comes in his heart? Krishna is not married. Krishna didn't get married with them. So Krishna started to think. They were married. Yeah, for example, here it's dos lila. If you are having lila with dosanya, like if it's a unmarried woman, and if you have affair, like he's saying love affair in this material world with a married woman, then will not accept that. In Krishna's hriday, in Krishna's heart, he's saying, if you do dosh, if you look at Krishna, you won't get dosh. What kul? Chandravans. Krishna came in a Chandravans. With Gulal, with Rum, with the dynasty he's come in. Look at the parampara of the dynasty. Like,
दिशा के पूर्व दिशा है करे उसको क्या श्लोक है
which is the slok?
ततो ततो अनुराग
Kato uraga.
कुकुट भी अच्छे विलंब प्रिय दर्शन एक दूसरे के दर्शन करने के लिए कितना
When they have darshan of each other,
तो उसी प्रकार की है संस्कृत में ये बताते जा रहे हैं
it says that
क्यों आप सोच रहे हैं हमें दोष लगे
एक पर और समझाएंगे महाराज जी वो चंद्र का उदाहरण
हाँ.
पहले चंद्रमा के उदाहरण दिया ऊपर की मुखमंडल के साथ
So he gave an example of the moon. They compared when he looks at the moon, then he remembers Krishna's Gopi's face that comes, like he's comparing the moon with Gopi's face.
कृष्ण जब अष्टम वर्ष में
Ashtam in Artham Vasta, like the 8 pastimes, when he sees the moon, and that he remembers Gopi's face like Chir Haran.
आदम में जो है अगले साल अपने
So when Chir Haran, when he stole the Badrinath
गांव के नाम और गांव में बैठा है
Rasoli village, he played the flute. There.
क्योंकि कृष्ण जब वो चंद्रमा को देख
When he looked at the Chandra, the moon,
दीपन
he had Udipan, he had stimulus, that beautiful moon.
और विशेष करके ये चंद्रमा की तुलना थी उद्दीपन हुआ
When he saw the moon, he had Udipan. Krishna started to think, gopis are.
के साथ मिलन आदि जो है ये अनुचित माने उचित नहीं
Yes. He says he's thinking that to meet gopis that are married is not right.
इसे टीकाकार
That's what Tika are saying in Bhagavad Tika. There's 108 Tika Kar.
तो उसमें भी कृष्ण
I think this commentary in one Tika Kar is Krishna is thinking, how can I meet this gopis? It's not right. It's not correct. So what did the Yogamaya do? Yogamaya manifested in his heart, and he said, first, is in Srimad Bhagavatam. If you do that, then there is no dosh. Agni, for example, the fire, pure, it remains pure. So it's like a fire. Whatever you put in there, it still remains pure. So like that, Yogamaya is prerna, is telling that he's telling you are Bhagavan. When the Bhagavan does the karya, like live, it's even the rules, regulations. Who are they for? Who don't follow it? They are not qualified. Same Bhagavan is a Shakti. We've heard about Davana. Krishna many times. He swallowed the fire. This lila where he swallowed the fire. You have to swallow the fire. You'll have to do.
सांप के ऊपर नृत्य करके दिखाओ पहले
Can you dance on the snake?
जिसके ऊपर
Can you dance on the snake? Like Krishna.
गर्दन की उठा करके दिखाओ
So he, yes, show. So, like others, like they said, oh yeah, they're doing ras. So I said, okay, then if you're doing ras like this, probably sahajas, other devotees, then saying, okay, then if you want to do what Krishna did, then lift the Giriraj. Can you do that? Or like he swallowed fire, can you do that? So Srimad Bhagavan.
अनेक लोग भी उत्तर फिर इसके भी तर्क देते हैं जो कोई तेजियासन को बलवान हो जो कुछ भी कर उसको मान लिया जाएगा क्या
If you,
रावण जैसे तेजियासन
then you become like Ravan.
बहुत लोग कहते हैं
They say, many people say,
सीता हरण किया रावण अच्छा ही किया
Ravan Sikar.
रावण तेजियान है रावण के कितने गुण हैं
How many qualities does the Ravan have?
जिसके कैलाश पर्वत को उठा लेते थे
That he can lift Kailash.
पार्वती
When Parvati,
बैठ करके कथा
she was listening to the katha in Kailash. And at that time, the Kailash Parvat, the planet Kailash, started to move. It started to move. So she said to Patidev Shivji, oh, is there an earthquake here? So Shivji said, no, I think my disciple Ravan is here. When the Ravan used to come and see, he never used to pay Dandavat Pranam to Lord Shiva. Even if you go to your guru, at least you have to bow down your head. But Ravan never used to do that. But he never ever bowed down his head. So with two hands, so he used to take this and he used to lift the whole Kailash with his two hands. So what is the fault of Ravan? That he would kidnap others' wife. But in Bhagwan Raslila, also Bhagwan did Raslila in a parakya, parakya or with others' wives. In Bhagavatam there is a sloka. And that Sukadev Goswami Pad. First listen. What is the relationship with Krishna and gopis? First learn what Krishna Tattva is and Gopi Tattva is. But you just conclude not without tattvas. Who are the gopis? Gopis are Rakshak, Swarup Shakti, oh Krishna. Gopis are not ordinary women. And they are Krishna's Swarup Shakti. Krishna with his Shakti. It does lila vilas. There's many lilas. There's no dosh, but Bhagwan, there's no, what do you say, dosh means, there's no fault in Bhagwan. No, it's not the fault. Dosh, I'm just thinking of that word. In Srimad Bhagavatam. Like if he does something wrong, then he doesn't get any fault. Udipan. And Krishna started to think how Krishna, how we did Prem Maya with the gopis. So Yogamaya said, he's saying what the dynasty you came in, Chandravans. So Krishna came in the Chandravan dynasty. So look at that Chandravan's dynasty. What does Chandra do? And the beautiful moonlight from there. What does it do in the four directions? It illuminates the whole four directions. Kiran, what's the hands of the moon, is the Kiran, the light, the moonlight, the moon.
दिशा को कैसे कर दिया मुख में रंजित कर इसलिए तुम ऐसे चिंता तुम ऐसे गुरु के क्या अपना गुरु के साथ बैठ गया दोस्त नहीं लगे
Then you won't. Yeah.
ये भी दिखा दे भगवान में तो दोष नहीं लगते
Bhagavan has no faults. Bhagavan doesn't have doors.
भगवान
But Bhagavan can do that. He says, he's also condemning that. But like a good person is doing archan, then what the followers will also, they'll also do the same thing. So for example, like what a guru is doing, then the sishyas will follow him. Shivji, he drank poison. Do you think we as humans can drink poison? There's one katha. There's a guru and sishya. They were. So Guru said to sishya, "You don't do what I'm doing. Your bhajan, my bhajan." So the Guru said, "My bhajan, my shakti is not same as yours." What did Gurudev बना दिया? छेद. So he said he made this hole, and he said, Gurudev, can you go through this? So what he's saying is, you follow his instructions. So you cannot do what Guru does, but you have to follow his instructions. One person is doing sadhan bhajan, is doing Guru seva, and he's been doing bhajan in many lifetimes. And there's someone who just started doing bhajan. So how can you compare that, and how can you say they are at the same level? No, you cannot compare. Who has got qualification, who is qualified, who has got adhikar, whose qualification, they can do it. We don't have the qualifications. And then we go into anadhikar, like do something that we haven't got the qualification, and we try to do something that is required for according to qualification. Then we get dosh. What does the donkey do? There was a story, katha. The donkey used to work day and night. Daytime he would carry all these bricks and everything. And this owner never used to give anything to feed the donkey. And he used to make the donkey used to work so hard and kick him. And in his house he had a dog. He used to respect the dog. Then night time he used to give him doodh. He used to give nice food. And in the morning he used to put a rope around his neck and go for morning walk with the dog. He used to even hug the dog. But one day this dog met a katha, the donkey. So donkey said, I work so hard and I don't even get one pot of water, but you dog, you are so good. You don't even work at all. What does kutta do? What does the dog do? It just sits here. Is there any work for them?
कोई काम भी नहीं, कुछ नहीं करते।
There is no work.
और तुम देखो कैसे मालिक के प्यारे बन गए।
And the dogs have become so dear to the owner. And me, donkey, I'm working the whole day. So, and he forget food, but I forget about food or water, but he kicks me. And then from the bazaar, he picks me up and brings me back. The dog started to say, you do my work, I'll do my work. So the dog said to the donkey said to the dog that you do my work and I'll do your work. So the dog said, okay. What did the dog start to? Oh, he said, okay, I'll do your work. So what is your work? The donkey asks the dog, what is your job? So dog said, I have no job. So if the thief comes, then what is my job? Bow, is to bark. Bas, that's my job. Other things I don't do. What does dog do? If the unknown person comes, then what does the dog? He barks. So the donkey said, Hanko. He started to So he said at night he heard this donkey started to move. And he came with a stick and he hit the donkey so hard and broke the back. On its back. The next day, the donkey he cannot do my job. So next day, an unknown person came and the dog started to bark. And the dog started to bark. Oh, this came off. Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay. So it's like here, this we are saying, if this is not your job to do and you go and do others' job, then that's not right. So you are a katha, a donkey wanted to do dog's work and the dog wants to do donkey's work. It's who is qualified, you should follow their instruction. Don't do what they are doing. Anusarana karo, not anukaran. Anukaran means don't follow the instructions. Don't do what they do it because they are probably qualified. So can you drink poison? If they drink poison, like Shivji drank poison, then can you drink poison? In the Ras Lila, this is Siksha. For Shivji, it's qualification. He's got qualification to drink poison. For Jivas, they are not qualified. So, if somebody is doing archery, archery is so far. Even with the mind, you shouldn't remember. If a unqualified person thinks about Ras Lila, then it's not right. It's not correct. You should have qualification. What happened? The first bhajan is vacho vegam itam ved. Oh, this is veg. Shravan, you can listen to Ras Leela. What happens? What say Ras Leela? Anugatya. You should listen from the qualified person. It's not telling. Archana means to actually perform the Ras Leela is refused. But mine also in mind. Oh my God! I've got 2% battery. So it's, even mind, you shouldn't do archana. What Krishna did Ras Leela with gopis. So what do you think? Oh, I can also do Ras Leela with gopis. That's not right. To listen to his rasa is not forbidden, but you have to listen anusarana. You have to listen from a guru. You have to listen from a guru. If you listen to it once, then that's not enough. You have to keep on listening again and again. My battery is going low. No, it's not enough, but once you have to keep on listening to the Ras Leela katha again and again. Anusarana means you have to not only listen once, but you have to listen to listen from a qualified Vaishnava. Bas, you open the Bhagavad Gita and you open the Ras Leela page. In person, like chapter 10, Ras Leela is. But you listen to it from the mouth of the Guru's mouth. If you listen to Bhagavad, so you should listen it from a pure Vaishnava. Bhagavad, we are not saying that, but how should you read Bhagavad? Listen to Bhagavad under the shelter of Gurudev. Sorry, Arjun. Andhakar. This. If the darkness is removed, if there is prakash, then automatically the darkness is removed. If there is a sunlight, then the darkness is removed. So it happens at the same time, simultaneously. So it's with the viswas, with bhakti. In the Buddhavan, the intelligent person will anusilan. So, for example, you have to take this medicine. There's an instruction. There's an instruction with the medicine how you should take the medicine. So there is also like For example,
क्या बोलते हैं इसको?
no, antidote. Antidote.
उनके साथ वो वस्तु
So, for example, doctor gives you some medicine and he says, okay, how you should take this medicine. But let's say you put milk with that medicine. So, when you eat pan, when pan, the betel nut, when you, in there, what do you put? Katha, I don't know. There's so many things you put in the betel nut.
केवल एक पान पत्ता के डबल चबाए मुख जले
And your mouth would burn. If you take this tobacco or this pan, then your so even when you give katha, you have to give parinam, means evidence. Radha Seva Kunj mein. In Seva Kunj they give a pan prasad. Do you know what's in that pan? There's a coconut in there. Yeah, if you have this pan, and then they have this tobacco thing, I think, in there. But if you eat pan, then you will burn. Your mouth will burn. If you eat pan on its own, then you burn. You'll get that burning taste. So when they make this pan, they put chuna, sopari, betel nut. They put sometimes they put even dates. They put so many things, and that's how a betel then. Prasad. Ras lila, you have to do it under gatu. Anugat means from a. It's not saying, I'm not refusing that you shouldn't listen, but you should listen, but not. You should listen katha. So you should remember the katha. So with Shraddha, you should listen to the katha. What is Shraddha? What is the why? What is means? If you are listening to the katha with faith, what is Shraddha? Listen with Shraddha. When you are doing Ras Lila, it's not ordinary people doing it. It's Bhagavan who is performing this Ras Lila. So that is Shraddha, Vishwas. What is the Vishwas? Even the ordinary people can do. Even Avatar who is doing this Ras Lila, Brajendra Nandana Swam, Sundar. So here Maharaj is saying that what you don't, you listen to Ras Lila, but you don't say that, oh yes, because Krishna is doing Ras Lila, I can do that as well. So like Gurudev wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning and he does his Harinam. Can you do that? If you wake up at 3 o'clock and your head is, like rotating. But you have to follow his upadesh. When somebody is doing eklag, so you have to do step by step. Then you do 16 mala, then increase it to 32 mala, 36 to 4, and then slowly you can increase the nams. So why has he given bhakti? So you have to progress in your bhakti. you take Diksha mantra and then it says do 64 rounds. What will you do? What Gurudev was doing, he couldn't even do it then, so that's why. The Gurudev is remembering the lila. Even we are remembering the lila. We are also remembering Astakal lila. So what he's saying, you should follow the upadesh, the instructions. What is the upadesh? Slowly, slowly, you increase the Harinam. Slowly, slowly, make a good progress. Okay, you are doing slowly. You're doing 16 rounds. Then change it to 18 rounds. Then 20 rounds. You know, like if you do 64 rounds at the same time, it's better to do it slowly, slowly. An intelligent person will eat slowly. But there's a person who's sick, who can you have to, Shastras are saying you should do it a slow process. Fast, put an effort, you have to put an effort in to take the process slowly. And then your mind will become unrestless, like it will become more peaceful. So like gopis are very like how sorry. Anukaran or anusalan. Srimad Bhagavan in that slope. Harinam in honor prasad. We say Vijay. What did he say at the end? At the end he said something about you shouldn't perform, but you should listen. You should not. Did you hear the last one? That is according to the qualification.
वापस आ जाएंगे डेली नहीं जाए
हरे कृष्णा
मथुरा जाएंगे करना है और तो जाएंगे
Shampoo. Hey, shampoo.